Bryan Mohr, 34, was arrested Monday and is being held in the Ozark County Jail on a $10,000 cash-only bond in connection with a charge of first-degree rape that was filed against the Gainesville man on December 7. Mohr was scheduled to be arraigned before Associate Judge Cynthia McPherson Tuesday morning. Results of that appearance were not available at press time. The allegations regarding the most recently filed charge involve the rape of a 16-year-old girl sometime between November 3 and December 1. Another case, originally filed on August 15, charged Mohr with statutory rape and statutory sodomy of a 16-year-old girl. That case was recently dropped after the prosecution was unable to produce a witness willing to testify before a court or jury. However, the designation of being dropped without prejudice means the case can be refiled within the statute of limitations. The victims in those two cases are identified with different initials in court documents, indicating they are two different girls. According to the probable cause statement in the most recently case, written by Ozark County Deputy CPL Curtis Dobbs, officers were notified by an Ozark County school administrator on December 4 that a student confided to a member of the school personnel that she had been raped. A Division of Family Services investigator, along with Ozark County Sheriff's Department officers, arrived at the school to make contact with the student and investigate the incident. The 16-year-old student reportedly disclosed to the officers and investigator that Mohr had held her down forcibly and raped her. Based on the information provided by the student, officers and the Family Services investigator concluded their conversation with the student. An interview with the Child Advocacy Center was scheduled for the student on December 6. Ozark County Chief Deputy Winston Collins arrived at the Child Advocacy Center at 9 a.m. that day for the interview. However, neither the student or her family members appeared for the appointment. Around 1:47 p.m. the same day, Collins and Dobbs accompanied a Family Services investigator back to the school to check on the welfare and safety of the student. The student reportedly detailed an instance in which Mohr, a relative of her mother's boyfriend, stayed the night at their home within the previous month, sometime between November 3 and December 1. The student told the officers that Mohr asked the girl to come into his room to look at a text message from another person about a party, telling the girl that his phone was plugged into an outlet charging, so she would need to come into the bedroom where he was. The girl said he then forced her to sit on his lap first and then pushed her down on the bed, held her arms down with his hands and raped her.